Welcome to Michigan in Focus, powered by thecentersquare.com. This episode features a piece by Center Square Michigan reporter Scott McClellan, headlined, quote, "Coalition, offer EV incentives to reach 2 million by 2030, end quote. Here's the story. A group called on the Democrat-dominated Michigan Legislature to boost electric vehicle incentives so the state can reach 2 million registered statewide by 2030. Illinois leads the Midwest race to register electric vehicles with nearly 80,000 EVs, while Minnesota has 41,417 and Michigan has 34,380. For Michigan to reach its electric vehicle goal, it must register 280,803 EVs each year until mid-2030, which would require registering 23,400 every month for 7 years. The Clean Cars 2030 Coalition called for Michigan to offer more electric vehicle incentives, citing a study from the American Council for an Energy-Efficient Economy that ranked Michigan 26th nationwide for electric vehicle incentives. Ecology Center Climate and Energy Program Director Charles Griffith said in a statement, quote, "While Michigan has been making important strides in preparing for and encouraging the EV transition, particularly in attracting new battery and EV manufacturing investments, it has fallen behind other states in policies that help more Michiganders get behind the wheel of an electric vehicle. If Michigan wants to be a true leader on electric vehicles and achieve its climate goals, policymakers must step up their game to advance policies and programs that improve access to EVs for all Michiganders," end quote. American Council for an Energy-Efficient Economy's 2023 State Transportation Electrification Scorecard ranked Michigan 26th overall with 23.5 points out of 100. This year, Michigan funded $125 million for clean and electric school buses, $5 million for electric vehicle charging stations along Lake Michigan's coastline, and $1 million to begin transitioning the state's vehicle fleet to electric vehicles. American Council for an Energy-Efficient Economy report author Peter Huther said in a statement, quote, "Michigan receives 0 points related to equity-focused policies and should dedicate funding to underserved communities to ensure everyone benefits from the transition to electric vehicles," end quote. Michigan has no state-level electric vehicle rebate program. Whitmer has proposed a $2,500 tax credit for those who buy electric vehicles and vehicle chargers. MEVA co-founder Amy Rogge said in a statement, quote, "The transportation sector is the largest contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, and cars and trucks account for about 60% of the total for the sector. This is why it's so important to focus on a rapid and just transition to all electric vehicles for the everyday commute. Every year, it's becoming easier to buy and drive an EV due to lower priced new EVs coming into the market, more used EV purchases, and a vastly increasing number of charging stations across our state," end quote. Listeners can keep up with this story and more at thecentersquare.com. This podcast was made with the assistance of AI technology. Please subscribe and thanks for listening.